Hey, happy Monday, everyone. Hope you are doing well. It's the beginning of the week, and it's a cold morning today here in San Diego. Colder than other mornings, but I'll take it. I love this weather. It just means that we have to um, just put on some more layers and go about your day. Anyways, this is in the raw, unscripted, unpracticed, unedited conversation. And we've been talking about the Ten Commandments. We've been discussing each one, kind of breaking it apart. And we've already covered the first four. And as I said before, the first four have to do with our relationship with God. And the next ones, the next six of the 10, have to do with the relationship with each other. And so the next one, number 5, reads like this: honor your mother and father. Plain and simple. And this commandment requires that parents are shown respect and honor. And it's also the only commandment that comes with a promise, because it says, honor your mother and your father, so that you may live long in the land of the Lord your God is giving you. So it comes with a promise. So if we honor our parents, we are going to have a long life. As I was growing up, my mom would always point out like old people, like people that were very old, and she would say, "You see that man? You see that lady? They've honored their parents, and that's why they're living so long." And that was her way of teaching me to honor her as a parent. And as I grew older, and now that I am in my middle ages, my parents are passing away. My dad passed away for a little bit over 4 years ago. No, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and my mom is very old. She's 86 years old, and I can see the process of aging, and now I'm entering that age as well. My children are grown. I have grandkids, and I see the importance of this commandment: honor your father and your mother. Because I've made my best. I've done my best in honoring my parents, and one of the things that I did not notice in the beginning, that I then started to notice as my children got older, is that they are watching me. They are watching me honor my parents, and in consequence, they are also learning to honor their parents. And then the next generation also, is learning the same thing. My grandkids. And it's important that we always honor our parents, not just because they're our parents, but because they are older people, and as we should honor any parent, any older person. But our parents are important for us to always. We should always have that connection with them. When we move out of the house, sometimes we kind of separate ourselves, even not just physically, but also emotionally, or we don't communicate. And as a parent, when your kids grow up, you kind of go through that. I didn't understand that until that I lived through that as well. And you're wondering, I wonder what my kid is doing. I wonder if they're okay. I wonder if they need anything. And so as we grow older, we come back to our parents, and we begin to think, they did so much for me. They provided for us as we were growing up. They taught us, the value of life. They taught us in the Word of God, and I need to honor them. I need to be respectful of them. I need to teach my kids, my grandkids, to be respectful of our parents, and I need to, not because it's a commandment, not because God says it, but because it's something that I know that will bring benefit to my life, will bring blessing to my life, more than that. And so that's why we should honor our parents always, and even after they're gone. we should always honor them. We honor them by doing things for them, of course, for supplying their needs, as finding out what they need and supplying those needs, but also, by expressing ourselves with them and telling them, things uh, that we feel for them and about them, and also just being there for them as they get older. Like my mother is 86 years old, and to her it means the world that I give her a phone call. It means the world that I would go and visit her. And we should always do that. We should always, at any stage of life, we should always honor our family, our parents, our fathers and mothers. When we talk to other people, having good things to say, positive things to say about them, and that honors them. So that is a great commandment. We should honor our mother and our father so that we may live long in the land the Lord our God has given us. All right. Well, I hope you have a good day, good week. We'll talk to you soon.